before he reacts to this groove. Yeah. Don't move, don't you miss out on a thing that's brand new. You're gonna laugh and dance and sing along too. Sing along too. Who's understanding me? Want to? We got something great in store for you. What you gonna do? Won't you stay tuned? Listen to me from getting the mood. Welcome to the great room.
Relax, unwind. Everybody just enjoy yourself. Let's laugh. Everybody just come back. Relax, unwind. Everybody just enjoy yourself. Let's laugh. Let's clap.
Be up, they tryna link up. Keep to myself, I'm tryna come up on a re-up. Give the sheets up. Ain't too friendly, my patience be running thin, and you better know your place. See me coming in while you still in my way. Seen enough. Don't try your luck, I'm okay. Feeling super chill, bent up the deuce. At night ahead of me, don't want them standing next to me. They be passing the doja right to the left of me. I just be doing me. Yeah, Cartier, shine while they throw shade. They broke and I'm paid. That's all I gotta say. Cartier, shine while they throw shade. They broke and I'm paid. That's all I gotta say. I don't feel no type of way. Pray every day, look in the mirror, then I count her. I be running to the bank. Another day, another doctor. I handle mine. I can't make this.
I want to welcome everybody to the Great Room, where everything is great, from our great guests to doing great things, and our studio audience being great too. And me, Mr. DJ Big Sway. Now, can y'all help me welcome your Great Room host, my girl, Ms. Law.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad y'all came back to the Great Room. But guess what? I want to bring a good friend of mine out today. Please help me give a warm welcome to Javan Jerrod. Come on. Yay!
How you doing?
That's what I'm talking about.
You look amazing.
As always.
Give me
look
a
at
12,
you.
give me a 12. I know that's right. I know that's
Yes,
right.
yes.
Body
Have a
singing.
seat. Oh, thank you for coming today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I almost fell out this thing. But it's all right, though. I'll get right back up for you. How you feeling, boo?
I feel amazing. I feel amazing.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, we're going to get this thing going. You know, I'm finna get all in your business.
Let's go.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, for accepting my invite.
Absolutely.
To come and do my show.
You know I'll do anything for you, baby. Anything for you.
Yes. I can't wait to see you perform because you are truly talented.
Thank you.
Now, the last time I seen you was at a movie premiere.
Yeah.
That you had your hands all over. Now, tell us about that experience.
So, I'm a stylist.
Yes.
So I actually got an opportunity to come on set and be the key wardrobe stylist for a movie called Jack Squad 2.
Yes.
And that was my first movie set, actually. So Simi Simboya Studios, she's a really close friend to our guy, my fiance. And we work together very well. So anything he do, he gonna plug me in. Mm-hmm. So he like, babe, I need you to come do the wardrobe. And I came on set, I did my thing. We worked on that movie for about almost a year.
Wow.
Almost a year. So
Nice.
she was like, well, we're getting ready to launch. We need to go ahead and set up an event. We also do events, more events, Jerrod, more events. So she asked us to coordinate it. We planned it for about 3 to 4 months. I mean, a lot went into that event, as you can tell.
Yeah, it was amazing.
But we wanted to make it an experience, you know, not just your regular movie premiere where you go and sit down and watch the movie. We wanted it to be an experience, very interactive. We wanted everybody to enjoy themselves and have something to go home with. And remember, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
So that was the whole idea of it, just to give something to Atlanta. You know, Atlanta not doing it how we did it. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole different level, a whole different experience, a whole different journey where you were able to kind of experience the movie and the vibe and the characters of everything. But I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was a notch underneath my belt.
Yes, it was.
So,
it was definitely for the elite, baby. Because I tell you, it looked like black excellence in there.
Yes.
Oh, I was blessed to be a part of it.
And you was looking amazing, walking the red carpet.
You taught me well. You taught me well how to dress for success. So
Period.
thank you very
Period.
much. Now, right now, when did you realize that you had this eye for fashion and wanted to design and style people? How did this come about?
You know what, Law? Honestly, for a long, you know, I do music. So I've been doing music since I was 9 years old. You know, singing, you know, writing, playing the piano. I've been doing that for a very long time. And I wanted to step out of that box because I felt like I was just in a box. You know what I'm saying? But I know I have so many other talents to offer. But I just stepped out on faith. You know what I'm saying? I moved back to Atlanta, and I said, you know what? I wanna give my energy to the world. You know what I mean? And I want to be able to provide that confidence that I have and provide it to others. Show others how to walk in their truth.
There you go.
So a client of mine, she wasn't a client at the time, but she saw me in the mall. She was like, what do you do? Who are you? And I was like, you know, telling her about my music. She was like, I really would love for you to style me. And I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was very hesitant because I hadn't styled anybody outside of myself. You know what I'm saying? My music videos, everything was me. So for me to kind of give that to somebody else, I was a bit nervous because not everybody's willing to take risks. Not everybody's willing to allow someone to dress them. And I want the person to be happy. So I was just a bit nervous.
Okay.
But I said, you know what? I'm gonna think about it.
Okay.
So a month later, I ended up calling her. It was around her birthday time. She was still needing a dress. She still needed, you know, somebody to do her makeup, her hair. Yeah. So I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I tell you that it was the best experience for me. You know what I'm saying? It really helped me branch out and be more than just a singer-songwriter. You know what I mean? And at that time, I didn't know that fashion was gonna take me to the places and spaces that it has. I had no idea that I was gonna be winning Best Wardrobe Stylist of Atlanta the following year.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations on that.
So thank you.
That notch.
But fashion has always been a part of my vision. Styling wasn't, but God said, I got other plans for you. And he put me in the space, and here I am today.
So I technically, that client that you met in was it the mall?
Yeah.
That was like your very first client?
My very first client.
And you styled this for the first time?
Yes.
Did you get that cha-ching?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so what that feel like to be you was official, so what it feel like to say, I'm officially a stylist now?
Well, you know what? I feel like I wasn't officially a stylist until I actually creative directed a video.
Okay.
She had well, not her, but another client of mine. She's a rapper, and she had a video shoot, and she was like, yo, I really want you to style me. She didn't have any real direction. So I just took it on myself to say, okay, well, you need to do this. Let's do this. You want your video shoot? Okay, we're gonna make the vision how it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We ain't gonna half-ass nothing.
That's right.
So that, for me, having that creative control, you know what I'm saying, really stamped me like, okay, you got it.
Okay.
You got it. You can do this. You know?
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
See? Just a natural. Now, do you remember how we met our very first time working together? Because I do.
Yes, absolutely. I remember. So we was at Famous. Shout out Famous. Hey, Fame. We were at Famous house, and we were just vibing, listening to music, eating, drinking, chilling, and you were talking about you needed to look for something. I don't know what it was, but you had a dress, a video shoot, something. And I was like, girl, I can style you. I could do it. I think I started showing you dresses or something.
Actually, it was a photo shoot.
A photo shoot,
it was
okay.
A photo shoot, yeah.
But your vibe since I met you has been genuine. You haven't changed.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I felt like when I style people, it has to be a connection. I don't like to just style anybody. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's an art. You know what I mean? Like it's more than just putting on clothes. Like it's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
when I met you, like I'm like, she's gonna be a great client. I can tell. And it had nothing to do with the money. It was just your aura, your vibe, your energy. I could tell that you're hungry and everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it from that very moment.
Thank you.
From that very moment.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. So, in case y'all didn't catch the very beginning, he told y'all that he can sing. My baby singer. So, I would like to know, I want you to tell us, how did you get into music?
Well, I come from a musical family. My great aunts and grandfathers and uncles, they all sing and, you know, play instruments. And for me, it was natural. I remember being like 8 or 9 and my mom playing Brian McKnight's One album, I believe. And I just fell in love with it. I'm like, I want to do that. You know what I mean? I want to do those harmonies. I want to do those riffs. I want to do how I wanted to make people feel how I felt when I heard those songs. And I wouldn't say that, you know, just that alone inspired me, but I would say the core of R&B, like that 80s and 90s R&B, is what has kept me afloat.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So from a very young age, I used to get the little tape recorder and record myself and make my own beats.
Yeah,
and
didn't we all? Didn't we all?
you know, you know. So for me, it was always a passion. It was a gift. I used to sing in the church and lead the choir, and I just knew that it was something that God called me to do. You know.
That's good. That's good. That's what's up. Okay, well, you know, at the beginning of this show, we had a little powwow about these 21st century dating. That 21st century dating that, you know, I still ain't gonna get used to because, you know, it's just a little too much for me. Did you ever experience those online dating apps or somebody reaching out via DM or, you know what I'm saying, somebody just, you know, the way they get at you now is like, this can't be real. You do realize ain't nothing here but some letters that you're typing and we can't vibe this way. So what is this 21st century dating life like for you?
Well, you know, I'm a 90s baby, so that's kind of how my dating life has been.
God,
you know what I mean? Everything is like social media, you know what I mean? But I think growing up, it was normal for us
That's
to...
what it is. It's not normal for me. That's what it is. Go ahead.
But you know, you still have to be careful, you know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Like I still took precaution because you don't know these people.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You don't know who you're meeting up with, like it's dangerous. But for me, I would say that, you know, I had my share, you know, of dating apps and situations that went left that I didn't, you know, I'm like, I ain't fucking with them no more, you know? But I would say in 2019, I'm gonna get you.
That was some scary times, though.
Right, it was a scary time, girl, look. No. But I would say in 2019 is when I moved back to Atlanta. And I had, you know, I'm from Chicago, so I went back home to regroup. I actually had been here studying at the Art Institute of Atlanta, and things just didn't go right. I left school and I went home to regroup. So at that time, I was just focusing on me. You know what I mean? I was focusing on my music. I was recording my EP. I wanted to have everything ready so when I got back to Atlanta, I can just go. You know what I mean? I got back and I came back with a vengeance because I felt like Atlanta had took a lot from me. You know what I'm saying? I went through so much just trying to make it in this space. And I felt like, okay, I can't let them take me out like that. I gotta go back and I gotta kill it. And I gotta stay. I can't keep going back home.
That's that
You know what
fight
I'm
spirit.
saying?
I get it.
So
She's a fighter.
I came back and I'm chilling. I want to date an app. I just want to see what's around me. I'm like, who? I'm in a new area. You know, I'm in North Decatur. I ain't never lived over here. It's nice, it's bougie. I'm like, okay, who over here? Let me just see who in my area.
Yeah.
And a guy messaged me like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey. He like, well, I just want to see what's going on with you, you know, what you on here for, what you looking for. And honestly, I'm very blunt and to the point.
What you tell him?
I'm just here to have fun. Like, I'm not looking for nothing serious. Like, what we gonna do? You know, what we talk about? Long story short, he was like, I'm gonna take you out. So we exchanged numbers. We ended up texting, talking on the phone, and I would say the next day we ended up going to Applebee's.
Oh.
Now at this time, I didn't know that this person was gonna be my fiance.
Oh!
You know,
I didn't even know that how you guys met.
I had no idea that was gonna happen. And our guy, shout out our guy, my fiance, swept me off my feet. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, for me, it wasn't about the roles. It wasn't about who's gonna be masculine, who's gonna be feminine. Like for me, when I come up out of this, I'm Javan Jerrod. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I'm very versatile in everything that I do. So for me, the role, and it didn't matter. Mm-hmm. But when you meet somebody who's genuine, who's real, who has a relationship with God, who has the same passion and desires as you, mm-hmm. you start to realize, well, you know, maybe I could take this serious. You know, like fuck where we met. You know what I'm saying? But like the person, sorry. The person, you know what I mean? The person is like more than that app.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you think of those apps, you're like, it ain't too much good that can come from that. But I literally pray for the type of person that I wanted to be with. You know what I'm saying? The same thing is with friends and the things that you want. In life, you have to ask God for those things. You have to speak those things into existence. And I just asked for him to send me somebody who was genuine, real, loved me, regardless of what I got on or what I have, and to be there in those times where, you know, it's dark. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they leave you when you need them the most. And I've experienced that through life. So I was very specific on what I wanted. Back to the story, we went on a date, and from that day, July 2nd, we have not left each other's side. Literally my best friend. I mean, my everything.
Now, could you tell me what app that was?
Girl, they're gonna have to give me a check for that. Cause look,
just text it to me later, cause I gotta go find people.
Listen, they're gonna have to cut the check. But no, I will say that, you know, dating apps, they not all bad. You know, you have good people on there with good intentions.
Yes,
you just have to use your spirit of discernment, and you have to be able to weed them out. You know what I mean? But I don't think there's anything wrong with the 21st century of dating on the apps.
I guess I'll come on into the 21st century.
Come on in.
Look, again.
Look, we'll set you up on a couple of dates.
I'll come on
a couple of dates.
Couple, 2, 3, you know, see what happened. But I would like to thank you so very much for coming through the great room and talking to your girl. Yes, I tell you, this is a talented designer, stylist, creative, sing. Y'all watch out for Javan Jerrod, 'cause he's about to take this city by storm, baby. But tell you what, when we return, Javan Jerrod is going to give us something great. Yes.
Don't need your flowers, baby.
Guess the shoe was high, the sky's blue. It's how I'm feeling now without you. How I'm feeling now. My intuition say it's all true. The games make me wise. I opened up my eyes to lies. Make my heart cry. I always thought you never played the field. You told me once I kept your needs fulfilled. Needing me. How I complete you when I kept it real. You said I fix your life, set things right. If it's anything you wanted, I would sacrifice. I used to think you had a heart of gold. I learned, and the spirit of a gentle soul. But did you ever love me? I would never know. Never know. on now. I guess the answer to the riddle, did you love me just a little? Maybe not. I'm picking petals from a single rose, so you can let me know.
Don't want your flowers, they can't make me change my mind. Hey,
forget these flowers about to make me cry. No, I won't cry over you.
How y'all feeling? I said, how y'all feeling over there? Let's go. Your love and all I need, yeah. You're like an angel that swept me off my feet, yeah. You're so amazing and you mean the world to me, yeah. And without you, I don't know where I will be, yeah. From your smile to your laugh, everything in the past no longer matters anymore, 'cause you're here. And now my vision of love is so clear. I'ma tell everybody, gonna tell everybody, devoted to your love, I'm forever indebted. On the keys to my heart, you're the light when it's dark. When I'm weak, you are strong, you're the back to my bone. You're the one for me, you're the one I need. You're the one for me, you're the one I need. Your love is all that I want, all that I need. Your love, it's all that I want, all that I need. For your love, 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 love. I'm yearning for your love, 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 love. I'm yearning for your love, 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 love. I'm yearning for your love, 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 love. When you look at me, you bring me to my knees, yeah. Your love and affection, all I need, yeah. You believe in me, you see the best in me, yeah. Through it all, you stuck it out with me, yeah. From your smile to your laugh, everything in the past no longer matters anymore, 'cause you're here. Now my vision of love is so clear. I'ma tell everybody, gonna tell everybody, devoted to your love, I'm forever indebted. On the keys to my heart, you're the light when it's dark. When I'm weak, you are strong, you're the back to my bone. You're the one for me, you're the one I need. You're the one for me, you're the one I need. It's your love, it's all that I want, all that I need. Your love, it's all that I want, all that I need. For your love, 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 love. I'm yearning for your love, 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 love. I'm yearning for your love, 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 love. I'm yearning for your love, 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 love. When you look at me, dreaming about you, yeah. Being next to you, feel you. Only one that I think of, always on my mind like a brand new tune line. Hey, line. Your love is like a melody, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah. Your love is like a melody.
Thank you, great room. Javan Jerrod, that's my boo.